Evening all, how you diddling? I hope you're feeling good. Hello, let's say hello to Jane and Seb, who I know are not live, so hello on your catch up, whenever that might be. And let's have a look who's in the group. So Clive, Sarah, and possibly Megan, because I saw you out the front earlier, so good evening to you too. Then we've got Laura, Kaylee. I know sometimes you ladies have to do it on catch-up because of kids. And Angie, Lucy, good evening. I bet I've forgotten someone, haven't I? Anyway, let's get you started. And hello to my lovely sister, if you're joining us. I know you said you might, and I suggested just join for, the warm-up. And that's what others can do. If you think, oh gosh, it's an hour, I can't be bothered, or I'm tired tonight, just set yourself up to do the warm-up and then see what happens. I bet you do the whole hour. Anyway, I've got all my bits and pieces tonight. I've got the ring, the ball, the band. If you haven't got those bits and pieces, do not worry. You don't need them. I can give you other options. But if you have, fantastic. Hello, Sarah, you're there. Right, lovely. Let's get ourselves started with feet into neutral position. Don't need those. So feet into neutral position. And lengthen up. Imagine you're being pulled up by a piece of string. Roll the shoulders back and down. And then tilt your pelvis forward and back. Tilt them forward and back. I'm going to tell you something really funny in a minute. Oh, Kaylee, hello. Something that you've got to look forward to, Kaylee. You're too young. It makes me laugh all the time now. I should tell you in just a minute. So find yourself in neutral, so not forward, not back. Tuck your buttocks under for the middle of the two extremes. And then take a breath, expanding your ribs laterally. And as you exhale, brace your core in towards your spine, draw it in, and pinch your pelvic floor. Lovely. So I'll give you a laugh quickly. So the kids are completely, you know what they're like, kids, they tell you it as it is, don't they, about what you look like. And obviously we're slightly older parents. We are old parents, having had the kids at, 41, nearly 42. Anyway, Amber loves to pick at things. She saw it on someone on the telly. I won't say who it is. She had a beautiful dress on and it was a bit gapey here. So you know this lovely area that I'm not going to come too close, but you know this lovely bit of skin us sort of middle-aged ladies start to get. You put yourself in your bra, but there's always bits hanging out. You can't avoid it. Even the slimmest, fittest ladies, they've still got it. Guess what they call it, my two? Armpit nunnies. They think this looks like a nunny. I mean, it's hilarious. Anyway, so now, every time I come down the stairs, they go, Mum, you've got armpit nunnies. You can't go on like that. Anyway, I'm telling you because I think it's hilarious. I'm standing there looking in the camera and I'm seeing this bit of flesh. And now you're all going to, of course, be looking at that for the rest of the session. But it is funny. It is funny. And they pull me to pieces all the time. They'll realise one day. But yeah, there's nothing we can do about that, is there, ladies? Of a certain age. It's all part of growing older gracefully. Exposing your armpit nunnies here and there. Oh gosh, right. I had a big figure of 8, but the funny thing was this lady that was on the TV presenting that had these so-called armpit nunnies. When the ad break, she really did, her dress was just not sitting well. And the ad break came on, and then after the ad break, they've miraculously gone away. So whoever her team were came and quickly sorted out her dress, which was even more amusing. Oh my gosh. There we go. I hope you're smiling at that. It's nothing to be ashamed of either. Just got to grow old gracefully. And it's too hot to keep these things on all the time, isn't it? So let it go. Twisting side to side, very gently. Brilliant. Loosening up from whatever sort of day you've had. Right, let's lift the knee. Get these pelvises mobilised. Ooh. Brace your core as you lift. Shoulders back and down. 8. And then off to the side. 1. Opening. 2. 5. 6. 8. Kick back. 7, 8, lovely, and then a twist again, clicking your ankles into position. 4, 5, and ask yourself how your body's feeling tonight. 8, and we'll do that again. Now I'm really warm. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Kick back. 1, 7 and 8, and then up and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Lovely. And then let's flick forward. Lift and flick. Brace your core, flick. 6, 7, a mountain climb. Stretch your torso. Stretch your arm up to the ceiling. 11 and 12. And to the side. Now weaker backs, just lean to the side. Keep the chest lifted and return. So lean, return. Lean, return. Stronger backs can touch the floor and fold over. Other arm up. So whichever works for you. Brace your core. Another 5. 1. Hello, Laura. 2. Good to see you. I feel like I can see you. 5. Fabulous. And the other side. So just start like this. Some of you continue like this. And touch the floor, raise up. Brilliant. Go wide and circle. Circle your pelvis. Round you go. Other way. And the other way again. 2, 3. Come on, bend your knees. 4. Send the body round. 6, 7, 8. And again. 1, 2, 3. 8. Right, time for some squats. Shoulders back. Lengthen up. 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. And then we're going to lift, kick back. Ooh. Lift, sorry, down, kick back. Lift. So we're not kicking, we're not doing this one off to the side, down, kick back. So the immediate kicking back like this works our hamstrings more than if we take a big step to the side. So down, kick back, down, kick back, down, and kick back. And then just stand and kick back. So we sometimes do this lying on our front, the leg pull. You can feel it in the hamstrings, can't you, as you kick back. Stay nice and tall, core braced in. We'll do this actually, we'll lie down and do this as well. 7, 8, and then squat, lift and flick again. Down you go, lift and flick. 8, 10. Out to the side. Exhaling as you take the arm and leg out to the side. Oh, 2 arms. I don't know where that came from. 2, 3. Nice and tall. 4. Brilliant. And stretch up to the ceiling. Brace your core in and push up. Arms back. Tummy in. Lift the arms up. And collapse forward. Round your upper back. Brilliant. And quads. Nice and tall. Really tall. So if you feel like it, take it into the dancer pose, but not if you shouldn't. Anti-postnatal, no dancer pose, or not for weaker backs either, because of the arch created. Ta-da! Are you feeling balanced? I hope so, because you need your balance for the next exercise. Nice and tall. And forward. Ta-da! Great, give your wrist a wiggle. Give them a wiggle. And then we are going to get down. But we are coming back up again, so don't get too excited. Don't lie down yet. You might have had a tough day and really want to lie down, but not yet, I'm afraid. Right, so take a breath. Quite simple, the first bit. As you exhale, roll down, but if your back's in a weak position tonight, just bend down and get into the child's pose. Pendulum arms. And rotate side to side. And then walk your hands forward. So if you're in the child's pose, pop yourself into the dog stretch. Push back. Then one knee, then the other. Great, then push back. Slowly roll up. And this is number 1 of 2-part sequence. Just quickly watch me. I'm going to lift the leg, flick, and tilt forward into the aeroplane. And then when I think I'm there, brace the core, come back again, lift, flick. That's 1. We want 4 of those, ideally without putting the foot down. Okay, it went well for me earlier, but you never know. So come off the thicker mat if you think it might wobble you, but I'm going to stay on and see what happens. I won't talk because I might, well, I'll say a couple of things, but I'll try not to put you off. Okay, lift the knee and flick, and then brace your core as you tilt over. It's got to be slow to demonstrate control into what you think is a T shape. Now you probably need to lift the chest a bit and lift the legs a bit. It's normally that back leg that needs to come up more. And then brace your core, return, lift the knee and flick. Just keep going. Over you go. Then brace the core, pinch the pelvic floor to return. Now weaker backs, you don't have to go right into the T shape. You can just lean forward a bit. And tilt again, number 3. And then brace to return. And flick. Brace the core, so it's the muscles between your hip bones that are controlling the move here. And return. 10 flicks if you're still going. I can feel the burn in my supporting leg. Keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh. Feel that, but that really feels like I'm strengthening all around the ankle and the calf. Beautiful. Right, other leg. Oh, go down again. Back down into a dog stretch. Ooh, relax. Let it all go. Pendulum arms. And rotate. And then walk your hands forward and push back. Push back. Bend one knee, then the other, and you may want to turn toes out. I love that one. Yeah, that's the one. Push back. Back up again. Ready for the other side. Lovely. So, let's give the other leg a go. You know what to do now. Let's start with a lift and a flick. Take it into the first one. Lift the chest, lift the arms, lift the leg, and then brace your core to return. Flick and go. Brace your core to return and flick. Number 2. Lift, brace and return. Really feeling that other standing leg now. Last one. Working muscles we didn't know we had, hey, in that supporting leg. And if you've still got the strength, 10 flicks. Lift your chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Tell you a really nice stretch. Let's do this. I've never done this with the classes, ever. Stand forward. So did you feel the burn all down here, or is it just because I've been doing HIIT sessions as well? Put your feet together and go onto the side, look. So keep them quite close. Don't have it out here. Keep them close. And go onto the side, the outside of one foot. Straighten the other leg. Bend that one. And lean forward. So yeah, feel the stretch. No, do you know what? I got that wrong. I got that wrong. Keep that one that's bent foot straight and bend the other leg. That's it. Now can you feel it between the muscles there? Oh, nice. And the other one, so tip onto the side of your foot. That leg stays straight. Bend the other one and lean on it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Let's roll down. Into the dog stretch for the third time. Push back. And onto your knees. Taking hold of your band. If you've got one, if you haven't, just pretend you've got one. Pretend you've got one in hand. Now I'm going to endeavour to sit on my toes for a minute. It won't be for long. So I'm stretching the back of my feet here, particularly the back of my toes. And as soon as I've had enough, I'll go down onto the heels. Alexander, from this position, so stay neutral. Arms back, go up and down. Lovely. Toes already. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm going down into the ankles. Forward. Brace the core. Back. Forward. And you can kneel right up if that doesn't suit you to be kneeling on your sitting down like this. Lovely. Pop that down. Next exercise, at any anti-postnatal, what I need you to do is side plank only and a hip hitch. So just to remind you, side plank and hip hitches. So you can hold and then do a few hitches. The rest of us are going to do a press up into big stretched arm look to come up. And a hip hitch. Then stretch the arm down. And again, same side. Going to do 6 of these. So get started. Hip hitch. And return. Now, if you fancy doing your side plank on your knees or on your arm, you can do that. No problem. Whichever suits you. I think this is 6. Sit back on your heels. Sit back. And then we'll go the other side, so which, like I say, whichever works for you, an anti-postnatal side plank. If your shoulder's had enough, or you've got a weak shoulder, just do a forward plank. Just mix it up. Right, ready, 6. Remember your hip hitch. Big straight arm. And lift. All right. Big straight arm up. And another child's pose. And this time, pop your arm under, go onto the side of your face, really wide knees, by the way, to help you really get down low. Great. And up. Lovely. And down. And the other side. Onto the side of your face. Just relax into it. Lift your arm up. Pop it down. Fabulous. Right, I said we were going to do the leg pull lying down. So let me show people that are not happy flat down, because you could feel this one in your lower back for sure. So a couple of you, you know who you are, stay up onto all fours, do donkey kicks. Now these can be done on forearms if wrists have had enough. There's all sorts of bits and pieces that could well have had enough. So you can either do donkey kicks like this or on all fours if you don't like this prone position. So let's all do, I think you're all good to go down apart from antenatal. You can kneel. One hand on top of the other. Move the shoulders forward so you flatten out and lower down. Take a breath. And as you exhale, relax into the mat. And now, as you exhale, brace your core into the spine. Pinch your pelvic floor, squeeze your buttocks, hold it all, and let it drop. Brace, pinch, squeeze, hold everything, and let it drop. Fabulous. Some of you just carry on like that. Others, once you've braced in, you can lift the chest and legs a little, and lower. Brace, pinch, squeeze. Everything in, lift, and lower. Brace, pinch, squeeze. Lift, and lower. One more. So if you don't like lifting like this right now, you're probably best to get onto all fours for the next exercise. Leg pull, I don't do it very often. Two versions. Easier version, hands here, excuse me, face down but off the mat, and you're going to pull. Remember when we were standing up? We just lifted the leg up at the back, and you'll feel your hamstrings working. Level 2, option 2, is to lift up here. Now I've lifted up, but my tummy's still blowing into the mat, so I'm lifting up and now bracing core. Then do it. So that's much more pressure on lower backs. Keep your face in line with spine, and then you've got the version on all fours. Yeah, now can you hear? Try not to let your foot slap down onto the mat. So have some control, which is going to make you work the hamstrings much more. Okay, let's do 20. Tummy in if you're up. Brace, pinch, and off you go. 2, 3. With control. You hear the odd slap from my foot. That's 20. Now I'm going to do another 20, both legs together. That's going to encourage you to rock about. So brace the core more. Try not to let that happen. 4. Much harder. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just slow it down. I can see my hands moving forward and back. 11, 12, 15, 16, 19, 20. And then if you've still got it in you, 20 individuals. You might need to get onto all fours now or go down a bit like this. Desk workers particularly, your hamstrings will not be feeling very happy with you because you're literally sitting on them all day and squashing them. So this could be quite tough, but necessary. 17, 18, 19, 20. Brilliant. Brace your core and push back. And let's get on to our backs. Exactly half an hour. I always like to do half an hour before you can lie down. And it just always seems to work out like that. My body clock is used to it. Right, we'll stretch those hamstrings when we've worked them a little bit more. Excellent. You know what to do now. The beautiful knee rolls. Arms up to the ceiling or out to the side if you prefer. Let your knees drop. I've just realised I forgot to say hello to Amy, John and Sophie. No, Amy, Lucy, oh gosh. John, Amy and Sophie, hello. That's it, inhale down. Brace your core to come up. Inhale down. Brace your core to come back up. Inhale down and brace to come up. Lovely. And then arms down into your shoulder bridge. Just tilt to start with. Close your eyes, just really relax into it. Enjoy the move. Break down any stiffness that might have built up today. Tilt. Squeeze the ball as well. Good, and then tilt, lift halfway up and roll down. Tilt, lift halfway up and roll down. Roll down. Tilt, brace, pinch halfway up. Roll down. And then all the way up. And roll down. Tilt, brace, pinch, up you go. And roll down. Lovely. And all the way up with arms overhead. No point rushing this exercise. It's just the best. One of the few best. And down. So this is definitely one of the top 5, isn't it? Up you go. Now, if your back is not liking it, hopefully you've already reverted back to the tilts. This is only one of the best if your back's in good order for it. That's it. One more of these. Up you go. Arms overhead. Body down. And arms return. Cuddle. Cuddle your knees. And draw a circle. And the other way. Great. Okay, let's grab the ring. So if you've got a ring, fabulous. If you haven't, it's going to have to be the ball, I'm afraid. I say I'm afraid, it's still a good enough piece of kit. So with the ball, you put it between the legs and you squeeze it. And can you see the sort of pace I'm going, like bang, 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 bang. That's the ball version. The ring, much more slowly. Really slow. So I will count on the ring. Ball squeezers just keep going crazy. We're going to do some down here, some lifted into the shoulder bridge, which becomes optional if your back doesn't like it. And then again, optional, some with the leg lift. Tabletop. I'm going to do it twice through, 10 each move. So that means 60. Are you ready? Into neutral. Let's go. Now arms up as well, adds to it. I'm going to keep them down, having done this a few times this week. That's it. Now with the ring, control the movement. Don't let it ping out. 6, close your eyes. 7, just relax into it. 10, okay, rolling up into shoulder bridge. If you're feeling strong enough, and arms up if you can. 3. 10. Squeeze that bottom. Oh, 15, I've got carried away. And now legs up. Tummy tucked in. 2. So if this doesn't work for your back, just put the feet down. 10. Okay, let's repeat it. With the ball, keep going. You should be really feeling it by now with the ball, I would say. Slowly. 4, 5. As slowly out as in. 6, 8. 10, and roll up. 10, roll down. And in. 10, brilliant. Feel that in the morning. Good. And I saved purposely the happy baby for now. So crunch up, grab the outside of your feet. You can lie back down, putting your head on the ball if you feel a bit of a strain now. And let the knees drop, ouch. And push the elbows gently onto knees as you rock side to side. And straight legs. Brilliant. And then cuddle one leg into the chest, pull it in. And drop the knee open to the side. And twist. That's it, twist. So not twisting anti-postnatal, just not twisting. You can twist a tiny bit. Probably best to just stay knee open. That's it, twist. And the other side. From here, we're going to go up into the reverse plank. This is where I'm going to talk today about the tennis ball, which I'm sure, oh, did I get you doing it? I did, I got you doing it last week, yes. So have you noticed a difference? Because I'm sure I've got you to practice it 3 or 4 times this week. Wink, wink. But tennis ball in buttock, right in buttock, sit on tennis ball, roll about, just rock about until you feel the pain dispersing. I've got a permanently slightly bruised butt at the moment where I keep doing that. But the result is this. So already I've found that doing these shoulder bridge lifts is so much easier because it's released the tension. But I was going to show this today. We did this morning. And I wasn't able to do the straight leg version because I just felt too much. It just didn't feel right, just too tight. Just wasn't working. And guess what? I can do it this week. And I'm sure it's that tennis ball again. So we're going to do this now. Weaker wrists, turn them out a bit. And also move the hands back a little. What I'm going to do is 10 seconds with with bent legs. Then I'm going to do 10 seconds with straight. Then 10 bent, then 10 straight. You do whatever suits you. Weaker back, definitely bent legs, and maybe not pushing up too high. Whatever works for you, but this straight leg version really works your hamstrings again. And I think mine were all tight and tense because the piriformis muscle was tightening them up. So keep going with the tennis ball, please. Right, are you ready? Tummy sucked in. Actually, I'm going to do straight first. Tummy sucked in, pinch your pelvic floor and lift. Head just looking forward. And 1, soften elbows. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down, bend legs. It's up to you, by the way. If you want to do 40 seconds, straight legs, go for it. Soften elbows. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight legs. Tummy in and lift. 10. And the last one, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fabulous. Lie down, cuddle knees and wiggle wrists. So bring knees in and wiggle wrists. It's quite harsh on the wrist, but it soon releases, doesn't it? That's it, have a wiggle. Fabulous. Now we're going to get onto the ball for some classics. Weaker backs, remember, if you're not happy with the move, come off the ball and just move one leg, put the other one down. Starting off with the wonderful cycling. Now, can you see I'm literally getting into scissors with this because I'm going so low with the leg. So that's the aim here. I'm going to take the arms up. Has anyone booked in with the Thai masseuse? I've got one booked for the first week that they're allowed, just after the 12th of April. I'm so excited. My body is crying for it. I'm not in pain or anything, but I can just tell that that will be amazing. That's it, big circles. And now in the reverse. So push the leg low and right forward till you're in scissors, and then round it goes. Good, then we're going to do scissors. If you're able, opposite arms overhead, and if you feel it in your back, as I know many do, or you just feel that actually this is better done with one leg down, just come off the ball or just put one leg down and move one leg. You can probably have two arms overhead. If you're on the ball, don't take the leg too low because that's like an arch in your back. I'm doing it, that's it. Great, cuddle your knees. Take it into the single leg stretch, not much cuddling, sorry. Keep going. Single leg stretch, arms if you can, maybe arms down if that's a bit too wobbly. Or arms firmly out to the side. Exhaling with each move. Just remember how you were when you first started with this. You were wobbling on the ball, you couldn't actually do it on the ball, and now look at you. Almost feels a bit easy, doesn't it? But it's not, believe me, you're using your core massively. Now do 10 fast ones. 1, not too fast, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cramp, 8, 9, 10. Cuddle. From here, reverse, single or double leg stretch. So tonight I'm going to do single because I've done enough. Yeah, that double felt just a bit unnecessary for me tonight. So I'm taking both arms overhead, one leg forward. Now anti-postnatal, don't really lift. You can still rock back, look. Just don't add a little lift. Rock back and push. Or have a little lift. Just keep that core braced in throughout. Exhale to push. Ta-da! Cuddle your knees. Brilliant. Now back into the table position, and you're probably quite happy on the ball, but feel free to come off if you'd like. We're going to do the classic tabletop. Dipping your foot quite far forward to the point where actually the leg straightens a little bit. I just want to make sure, because we're online, that you are going forward enough with the foot and feeling it in your lower tummy. So brace your core. Forward and up. Can we do it with two arms overhead? Weaker backs, one foot down, remember. Come off the ball, I would, for this. And then some of you, can you do it with two legs? That's more durable for me tonight. Oh, still a good challenge though. Brace your core as you go down. Ooh. Brilliant. Slowly down. 12. Fabulous. And some knee drop. For knee drop, I much prefer my elbows down, at the very least, if not whole arms down. Drop one knee and brace to return. Tummy sucks in, drop the other. And brace to return. Down. Brace. Lovely. We're nearly done, aren't we? Glancing at my little clock up there. 25 past. Brace in. So did anyone, I'm not sure if my sister's on here, did you manage to get through the whole hour? That's the thing. Like I said at the beginning, just sometimes if you think, oh, I haven't got an hour, I'm not in the mood, blah, 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 just tell yourself, I'll just do the warm-up. Just do the 20-minute warm-up or whatever and see what happens. You might just get right into it. I know when I do those snackable fitness, I mean, honestly, I'm not joking. I had no idea how popular they'd be. And they really are popular. I've just had one of my corporates that I do a HIIT session for. I just do one 30-minute HIIT for them. I've been doing it since August, and I've been trying to get them on board with having a subscription, you know, obviously to Facebook because I didn't have my website. Anyway, she's seen my snackable fitness on LinkedIn, which is brilliant, and she loves it, and she wonders if I've got a solution. So now the website's ready. I think they're going to be on board, but people really, not everyone exercises like us. You think they do, but they don't. And for some people, 5 to 10 minutes is enough. They feel like they've really achieved a lot. But the thing for me about the 5 to 10 minutes is when I'm demonstrating them, you know, recording them, it gives me such a buzz, and I want to just carry on after that. And I hope that happens with other people, I really do. But yeah, they are going very well, those little things. Anyway, it's relaxation time. Brilliant. I haven't even had a sip of my tea tonight. Oh, there's my sis. Hello. Did you manage it, Caroline? Great. Lovely. So 5 minutes to let it all go. Just get comfy. Excellent. Wonderful deep breaths, filling your body with air and feeling it rise. And as you exhale, just really feel proud of yourself and pleased with yourself for fitting in this session for both your body and mind. Excellent. Really letting it go now. Feel that all of your muscles and your limbs are weightless. Possibly feeling some tingles and funny sensations around your legs as they really start to relax. Let your facial features completely drop. Your ears, your mouth. Five more deep breaths to finish off. Fabulous. Brilliant, everybody. Reawakening your fingers and toes. And then turn around. And the final dog stretch. And slowly roll up. Excellent. Big stretch up to the ceiling. Bend your knees down and up. And there you go. Yes, well done. And by the way, it's our birthday next week, 1 year online. Seriously, 1 year online from next week. Bonkers, hey? So we better have, I don't know, some balloons or something to celebrate. But thank you so much to you guys for supporting all of this and keeping it going. It's a joint effort, it really is. So without you all being involved like this and keeping me going, I wouldn't be able to keep you going. Teamwork. Anyway, take care and I will catch you soon. Bye.